Hi, my name is Emily and I'm from the Lippert Technical Institute. And today I want to walk you through the procedure of how to replace your Furrion high precision battery monitor. On your screen, you'll see the tools you need for this procedure. We're going to start by removing the power monitor itself. Ours is secured with a locking nut on the back, holding that installation plate in place. Once you have the inoperable power monitor removed, you can replace it with the new hardware from your kit. And just like with your first power monitor, you're going to reinstall your installation support. It's this U-bracket here, and our new kit came with a wing nut. If the power monitor is the only component that needs replaced, you can hook it back up to the shielded wire you already have ran through your camper. But if you're looking to replace the shielded wire as well, you would have to attach your new wire to this wire and pull it through any existing cabinetry and get it to where the shunt is installed. For our application, we just run our wire through the bottom of our wardrobe cabinet into this cabinet and connect it to our power monitor. And now with our shielded wire replaced, we can go down to our battery compartment and replace the shunt at the battery. Now, there's going to be a few things you want to keep in mind for safety. Make sure that your unit is disconnected from shore power. Make sure that your battery shut-off is turned into the off position, or disconnect your wires from your battery. And if you're working in a compartment or space where debris can fall into your eyes, make sure that you wear safety glasses to prevent injury. Now, we're going to shut off the electricity to our system and begin working on the shunt. If you're only looking to replace your shielded wire and the power monitor, you can now reconnect everything to your existing shunt. But if you find that you need to replace your old shunt, now is the time where you would remove all the hardware from your shunt and replace it with your new hardware. Our shunt is also connected to our battery with a 12-gauge wire with that inline fuse. Before you go replacing an entire system, check to make sure that inline blade fuse is in good condition and doesn't need to be replaced. Our blade fuse is okay, and so are our wires going to our blade fuse, so we're not going to replace any of those components, and we're just going to remove them all from our shunt. To remove the shunt, you'll need a 5/16 inch socket and a screw gun with the correlating screw bits. We're going to start this by removing the neutral wires from either side of the shunt. As you are removing the neutral wires and taking the nut off the top of the shunt, make sure you hold the bottom of the bolt in place, because if you do not, that entire bolt can slide out and you'll have to try to catch all of the washers and the bolt. Next, we're going to remove the mounted shunt from the wall. For our application, we have to use a Phillips head screw bit to remove these 3 screws that are keeping it mounted to the wall. Now, with our shunt removed from the wiring and the wall, we saved our screws to reattach our new shunt, and we've reattached our inline fuse to our new shunt as well. When you're remounting these on the wall, try to avoid the screw holes that were present from the last hardware, because these can strip out easily. When you're mounting your new shunt to the wall, you want to make sure that you fill at least 2 of the provided mounting holes. And if you had a third screw installed to mount the shunt, then you should reinstall that one as well. Now we can reconnect our shielded wire to our shunt. And we can reconnect both the negative wires to either side of our shunt. Again, holding on to that bottom screw to make sure it doesn't fall out the bottom of the shunt. B negative will be the negative wire going to the battery. And P negative is going to be the negative wire going to your trailer's wiring. And now, with all of the new hardware installed, you can recalibrate your power monitor to your camper's system.